Welcome back to Parenting Pulse. In the past few episodes, we explored several different approaches from gentle, positive, sensory, jazz to FAFO styles. Today, we're taking you on a world tour of emotional regulation. How different cultures and parenting styles help kids manage big feelings.
Buckle up, folks. We're going global. So, what's the science saying?
Well, international research supports the importance of structure and warm parenting. 2023 global study in the Journal of Child Psychology and Psychiatry found that adversity, like life complications, neglect, or family instability, can delay prefrontal cortex development in kids, meaning their executive functions, like impulse control and emotional regulation, take a hit.
So, warmth matters? Okay, let's start in Japan. Experts like Kazuko Behrens and Machiko Toda push proximal. Think co-sleeping, constant attunement. It's high warmth with subtle structure. A 2020 Frontiers in Psychology study of 300 Japanese moms found they sometimes encourage kids to suppress emotions like anger for group harmony, fostering discipline and cohesion. More like they teach restraint to keep group harmony. But the same study highlighted the importance of balance. So coach emotions. For example, I see you are upset because your toy broke. Let's think about what we can do next. It's a mix, not just suppression.
I get it. Hold in the anger to keep the peace. That's different from Western styles, like Dr. Teva Klein's approach, right?
Totally. Klein, who focuses on toddlers, says naming, like you're angry, helps kids process without shame. It's part of Western authoritative parenting, high warmth and high control, backed by Baumann's research. Interestingly, a 2017 European child and adolescent psychiatry study showed teens, 12 to 15, who suppress emotions risk more anxiety. So, Klein's validation is key early on.
Japan's all about balanced restraint, while Klein's about expression. What's Europe bringing to the table?
Now in other places like Turkey, right where Asia meets Europe, well-known child psychologists are blending global science with deep cultural roots. Think attachment theory meets multi-generational family dynamics.
Right. Experts like Dr. Esam Mizmizlioglu and Dr. Samira Husanova are doing powerful work around emotional regulation and trauma. But with a lens that honors Turkish values like respect, community, and interdependence.
And what's fascinating is how they scaffold emotional literacy in kids while also supporting parents who were raised with more traditional, top-down models. It's not about throwing out the old, it's about evolving it.
Globally, we're seeing a shift toward co-regulation and gentle discipline. Turkish psychologists are on board, but they're also navigating unique pressures, like academic rigor and extended family influence.
And European thinkers like Jean Piaget and Lev Vygotsky focus on autonomy. Piaget constructivist vibe lets kids learn through play, with natural consequences like spilling juice and cleaning it up. Vygotsky believed that when adults or peers guide kids through dialogue, it helps them grow, especially when the support is just enough to stretch their skills. That sweet spot is what he called the zone of proximal development. Back in 2019, a study from King's College London suggested using smart toys to help kids learn self-regulation, especially since mental health resources were already stretched thin. So, it's less parent-reliant than Klein's hands-on style.
Similarly, Latin American researchers are reshaping what we know about childhood development. And what stands out is how deeply their work is rooted in community, resilience, and social justice. It's not just about the child, it's about the village, the neighborhood, the whole ecosystem.
Exactly. Psychologists like Dr. Sylvia Kohler in Brazil are showing how kids thrive when their social environments are strong even in the face of poverty or trauma.
Globally, we often focus on individual milestones and parent-child dynamics. But in Latin America, there's a powerful emphasis on extended family, cultural identity, and collective caregiving.
And their research methods reflect that, focused on community-based studies and storytelling. Less lab coat, more lived experience.
Africa also brings something similarly powerful to the table: community-based caregiving. It's not just mom and dad. It's aunties, neighbors, elders, the whole village.
Yeah, there's this study from South Africa by Tomlinson and colleagues that shows how secure attachment can form through multiple caregivers. It challenges the Western idea that attachment has to be one-on-one.
And it makes so much sense. In many African cultures, emotional warmth is expressed through shared responsibility. A child might be soothed by a grandmother, taught by an older sibling, and guided by a neighbor, all with love.
Right. Another study from Zulu collectivist caregivers found that respect and interdependence were just as central to early attachment as emotional availability. It's a different language of love, but no less powerful.
I love that. It's not just who's your primary caregiver. It's who's your emotional circle. And that circle is wide.
Yeah. And it's rhythmic too. Storytelling, rituals, songs. Parenting isn't just functional, it's cultural, emotional, and deeply relational.
So when we look at global parenting, places like Africa and Latin America remind us warmth doesn't have to be loud or individual. It can be woven into the fabric of community.
And that's the thread we keep seeing, whether it's Turkey and other places in Asia and Europe, Americas, or Africa. Warmth, connection, and resilience. Different styles, same heartbeat.
So, I get it. Tech toys in Europe, restraint in the East, structure in America. But a lot of online messaging makes gentle parenting look like a free-for-all. Is that skewing the core idea?
Big time. Some viral gentle parenting clips show empathy without boundaries, mimicking permissive parenting, high warmth, low control. The Wall Street Journal's July 2025 article, "Goodbye Gentle Parenting, Hello F Around and Find Out," called out parents ditching those spirals of chaos for structure, like one mom making her teen write no tantrums 100 times. Gentle parenting, like Klein's, is authoritative with clear rules.
So while the science aligns on things like emotional regulation, warmth, and attachment, the delivery is different, more relational, and rooted in real-world complexity.
It's a reminder that parenting science isn't one-size-fits-all. It's shaped by culture, history, and the stories we pass down.
So it's not just East meets West, it's science meets soul, meets lived experience. And that's where the real breakthroughs happen.
Got it. Different cultures, different vibes, all connected, and social media's muddying the waters. Any common ground?
Absolutely. These days, with cultures blending and communities becoming more global, it's key to recognize both the differences and the shared values in how we parent. That mix shapes everything. Next episode, we'll tie it together with practical tips to build resilience, free from chaos or rigidity. And that is it for our Parenting Pulse today. Thank you for tuning in. Till next time, happy parenting.